Today we're going to talk about hair color. I'm going to show you what I use to color my hair, and then I'm going to give you some tips on hair color as well, okay? So I'm going to get ready. I use a demi-permanent hair color from Redken. It's Redken EQ. Love it. I've been using this. I used to use this on clients for years. It's great for, I use it as a toner after I do a highlight. I use it as an all-over color to blend a gray. It will not cover gray, but it will like blend it. And I'm not saying if you have a whole head of gray hair. I mean, if you have a little bit of grays, it will blend it, but you're still going to see it, okay? This just, basically it just stains the hair color, it stains your hair. So after 24 washes or so, it'll just keep on fading off more and more and more. Now, you probably can't see it in the video, but I have about an inch outgrowth. I kind of want a little bit longer this time to do my hair, but it's very, very light. Like I said, you probably can't see it with the lighting in here because this is really close to my natural hair color. I have a lot of red in my hair. So, like I said, this is a demi-permanent, so it's not going to lighten your hair, and it's not going to deposit here into your hair shaft. It's not gonna deposit hair color into your hair shaft. That's what I meant to say. This is just, like I said, it's basically like a stain. It stains your hair color or your hair, and it will just eventually just lighten up and fade away, So what I use, I have to get my glasses on. Now, when I've been working with this for years. I love Shades of Q. It gives your hair such a beautiful shine and bounce like right after you use it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Eventually that kind of goes away a little bit, but when you first use it, it's like, oh my gosh, like you want to use this every day, okay? We used to do a treatment too where we used to use clear. People would just come into the salon and they would just have clear put in, and then I don't even think they sell clear anymore. I don't know, I don't get that when I go to the beauty supply. I have to look. But anyway, so one thing that they say is never mix more than 2 colors. I do. I'm just telling you, I do. I break the rules just like with my painting. I do. I mix more than 2 colors. And I never do the same color. It's pretty similar, but honestly, every time I do my hair color, I just like, okay, I'm going to mix a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So I am going to use, what am I going to use this time? I think I'm going to use, yeah, let's do some papaya. This is how I do it, guys. I'm just being real with you. Papaya. Let's do a little bit of papaya. I think I'm going to do about a 1/2 ounce of papaya. And I am going to do a 1/2 ounce of golden apricot. And I'm going to do a 1/2 ounce of mango. I never freak out. It always turns out fine. And then I'm going to use a red kicker. Now you don't want to use very much of this at all, okay? Like the most you want to do is a capful. I'm just going to do a little drop. That's all I'm going to do. You don't want to put too much of that in there if you're using the professional stuff, okay? And this is very unprofessional the way I'm doing it. I will tell you that right now. When I worked in a hair salon, they frowned upon anybody that used a bottle to apply hair color. They wanted you to use a brush and a bowl to do your hair color. So I start in the front here. Now, if I was doing it on a client, I'd be doing this much differently. It's just harder when you're doing it on yourself, but I still always start in the front because the front is where your color is usually, well, especially with permanent hair color, it's usually harder to take the color, so you usually always do the front first. Front and the sides. I tilt my head. This you have to be so careful with because it's really red, and yeah, I just squirt some on my face. But I usually do my hair color, usually give it a freshening up every like 4 to 5 weeks. I went way over this time. Oh, belly button shot, great. Hopefully you can't see that on camera. Okay, good, you can't. I hate that when you lift up your shirt, it's like, no. I don't wash my hair every day, and that helps keep my color lasting longer too. But this has kept my hair looking pretty good, you know? Like, I don't feel like it fades too much. But like I said, I don't wash my hair every day, and I also use shampoos that do not have sulfates in it. You want to make sure that when you're using hair color, you don't want to use, well, they're not good for you anyway, sulfates for your hair, but especially when you have hair color, you want to make sure that it doesn't have sulfates in it, because that ingredient will fade your hair color much faster. And I have it all in my hair. Make sure, even on the bottom back here. Now I usually rinse my hair in my shower. I have one of those sprayers in my shower, so I just rinse it off in there. That's why I'm not wearing makeup, because if I was wearing makeup, I can kiss it goodbye. So now I'm gonna put a plastic bag on, and this is only for Redken, okay? If you do stuff from the store, follow the directions. Put this little cap on me. Now in a salon, I could go under heat if I wanted to. I'm not going under any heat, but just putting this bag on it'll kind of, my scalp will create heat into the bag, and it'll just make my hair color stay on longer, and the color will last longer. It'll look even brighter and darker. Okay, so that's it. This is my hair color. That's what I do. I use Redken Shades EQ. What did I use? 4 colors today? It varies every month. I use like 3 or 4 colors, and it just always works out for me. I kind of like that with my hair and my furniture. I like to experiment, and I'm not afraid. It's all pretty much the same tone, and it all works together. I don't use cool colors with warm. They're all warm colors. They all work together. So I just wanted to share that with you too. First, I just wanted to say that whatever colors you choose to wear, or if you want to be gray, whatever, do whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? If that makes you happy, then don't color your hair. If you want to color your hair, this is the advice I used to give my clients when I used to work in a hair salon, okay? As we age, our skin tone changes. And even though my skin, my skin has changed as well. I'm already white, but your skin tone just changes as you get older. I think I'm getting whiter, I swear I am. But the colors that I choose for me when I do my hair is I have to stick with warmer tones. I can't use cool reds in my hair. I have to do warmer tones in my hair. I can go a little bit darker as long as I have a warmer tone. I can go blonde. I can do a blonde color, but again, I have to do those warmer, like orangey kind of tones. That works well with my skin type. So when you are looking for a hair color, and I don't know anything about the colors at the store, okay? I don't know anything about those hair colors, but when you are, if you're doing it at the store or you're going to a salon, get a hair color that works for your skin type. So if you wear, the easiest way to remember this is if whatever colors that you wear as far as clothing, like if you wear warmer tones, then and warmer tone makeup, you're gonna wanna have warmer toned hair color. If you wear cooler tone makeup and your clothes are cooler tones, then you're gonna wanna have a cooler hair color. I hope that makes sense, okay? It's really important that you change your, as you age, to change your hair color slightly to fit your skin. Even though you might have had really, really dark hair color when you were in your 20s, when you get to your 50s, 60s, 70s, your skin's gonna change. It's probably gonna get lighter, and then that hair color, the dark color, is gonna wash you up. That's it. I just wanted to share that with you. If you are coloring your hair and you wanna still, look youthful, that you wanna stick to a color tone with your hair color that's colors that you wear in your clothing and your makeup. You want your hair color to reflect the same thing. You know, I don't wear cool tone makeup because it wouldn't go with my hair. It doesn't go with my skin. So it's kind of like that. All kind of works together. So keep that in mind when you are getting when you're purchasing your hair color, or if you're getting hair done in a salon, you want to work with what your skin tone is and what looks best on you. And when you do that, it'll make you look more youthful. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that this video was helpful and informative. As always, I always enjoy our time together. And if you're subscribing, thank you so much. If you're not, just click that button below and hit subscribe. You can follow me on whitelacecottage.com, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. I will leave all the links below. If you have any questions about hair color or whatever, makeup, anything you want me to share on the channel, let me know in the comments below as well. And that is it, guys. Thanks so much. I'll see you soon. Bye.